Good morning and welcome to Gray Man Walking. This is day 11. I'm just getting ready to leave from Bly Gap. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I didn't look at the thermometer since I stayed inside last night, but feels like it's in the 40s. Sun's getting ready to come up over the ridge. Had two good stays at around the bend. Good place to stop and resupply, get your stuff dried out like I did yesterday. Lisa and Gordon took good care of us. So wish them the best and appreciate what they do for the hikers. All right, it's time to get up this hill. Every time you're in a gap, you know there's only one way to go, and that's up. Well, it's another gorgeous morning in Georgia. The last one in Georgia. Plan for the day is to go about 10 miles. We'll get to the line in about 8. Looking forward to that. It might get up as much as 70 degrees today. That's crazy, but I'm enjoying it. I'll take it. I haven't really looked at the profile to see what the ups and downs are like. I typically don't do that. I just take what comes, and that way you don't have to fret about what's ahead of you. No wind, very calm. Very peaceful. Several of the people that were at the hostel last night that I've seen around will probably walk away from me on this stretch. I think they're probably going to do it in 3 days, and I'm going to do it in 4. But that's all right. I'm going to stick to what I think I can do. Things that'll help me get to the end. I don't know if y'all can tell. Starting uphill. Nobody films going uphill because you don't want to hear us huffing and puffing. I'm about 3 miles in today, and I stopped to start feeling a little hot spot on my left little toe. I haven't had any trouble with blisters so far, but walking all day in the rainstorm and the wet shoes, and then shoes not really dried out yesterday. Toward the end of the day, I started feeling something in that little toe. And I should have wrapped it this morning, but I thought I'd try and see, but I started to feel it again, so I went ahead and put some Leuco tape on it before it actually turned into a blister. So everyone says you get a little hot spot, take care of it right away, and it won't develop in such a big problem. Trail's been pretty nice so far today. Not too many rocks or roots. Some ups and downs, but trail surface itself's been pretty sweet. Somebody put in a leaf there to where they could get their water bottle under it easier. That's pretty cool. Seen several people out today, both northbound and southbound. Maybe a little more so than normal. I keep forgetting to look at my thermometer, but it's getting warm. About halfway through my 10-mile day, a little more than half. I just sat down on a log a little while back and had some lunch. Beautiful country here. Well, Georgia, I got nothing but praise for you. Scenery was beautiful. All the trail maintenance was evident from one end of Georgia to the next. We got a good send-off with the orientation at the Visitor Center at Amicalola Falls State Park. Enjoyed staying at the lodge there. That was a good springboard. Georgia did everything they could to make it successful for thru hikers. Gave them a good orientation. Shelter sites with bear boxes or bear cables, privies. Just did everything they could to get us off on the right foot. So I can't say enough about that. My hat's off to you, Georgia. Well, finished the day at right at 10 miles. Found a place to set up camp. Got everything set up. Had a little bit of a scare. When I got everything pulled out, I couldn't immediately find my hammock straps and my tarp stakes. They're in a little bag. I usually keep them, of course, in the mesh pocket so I can get to them if it's raining. And I emptied everything out of my pack and I couldn't find them anywhere, and they were stuck in the middle of the tarp. But I thought, man, here I am stuck in the middle. a 4-day stretch with no suspension, that would not be good. Oh well. Got something to eat. Got my bear bag hung. And a little breezy, but plenty warm. I was glad to finish Georgia today. I stayed 2 nights in Blairsville, and then I stayed 2 nights at around the Bend hostel. So I actually slept inside 4 days, and this is day 11. 10, so I hiked 10 days. I pretty much did 8 miles every day while I was in Georgia. Today I did a 10 leaving Georgia. So that's about what I had planned. My aches and pains are manageable. Sometime about mid-afternoon my feet start hurting a little bit. Sometimes my knee starts hurting a little bit, and then an hour later it quits. So it's interesting about all that. But I enjoyed my time in Georgia. I enjoyed my 0 day. I've enjoyed talking to all the people you see on the trail, slackpackers you meet, other people just hiking. It's been a lot of fun so far. So we're going to have to just see what tomorrow brings. We'll see you then.